eyes, but you can't see. Oh, he talks like a stranger, but he looks like me. Oh no. Heard he lives down the river somewhere. Sees cars and he somewhere. Got eyes you can't see. Oh, he talks like a stranger, but he looks like me. Oh no. Welcome back, guys. Oh, I think I ended right on the chapter I needed to. Welcome back. I did get my hair cut. Thank you for noticing. Hi, Abby. Brazil, oh no. Oh, thank you, monkey. My favorite color is probably purple or green. Naya. Hi, Supersonic. Thank you. You're my fave too, Abby. I love her name, by the way. Hi, Tommy. Thank you, Molly. My favorite sport is probably tennis, but I really like to watch basketball. I'm currently not dating anyone, no. Thank you. I'm thinking about getting a third and then maybe 2 more up here, but we'll see. Just depends on what my mom wants, you know. Don't you want to play the beautiful game out in Brazil? Oh no. Oh, that's funny. Yeah. I want to listen to a little. Oh my gosh, I can listen to it. I don't have to read. Yes, we're gonna listen. You're gonna listen to my homework.
What would it take to make an artificial leaf? Have you seen solar panels around your city or town? Conventional solar panels use the energy from sunlight to produce an electric current, which can then be used to power a home or factory.
Ooh!
The electricity can also feed into the wires of the...
You should do some white French tips, or maybe like cheetah print, or like 8 balls and stuff like that. I really like those cute. Or like turtle shell.
Sunlight that hits them.
Soph.
Solar panels are wonderful for converting sunlight to electricity.
The rice is because my name that I go by IRL is Asia, and one of my friends gave me the nickname Rice because like China
during the summer.
Rice,
Energy
right?
independence
So
is
Sophia
lost during
is
the winter,
rice.
when the days are shorter and snow periodically covers the panels. What if solar panels could capture energy from the sun and convert it into stable, energy-containing substances that could be used as fuel? In other words, what if a solar panel acted more like, well, a leaf? Green plants don't produce an electric current that can be run through a wire. However, they do harness the energy from sunlight very efficiently. The process is called photosynthesis. Plants store that energy in chemical form as sugars, oils, and complex carbohydrates. Might it be possible to design and build an artificial leaf, a device that captures sunlight like a plant and uses that energy to build stable, energy-containing substances that can be used for fuel? For decades, researchers around the world have been trying to learn from nature and mimic the way in which plants carry out photosynthesis. As you will see in this chapter, the energy plants absorb from sunlight is used to raise the energy level of electrons taken from water to a point where these high-energy electrons can do useful chemical work. An artificial photosynthetic system would do much the same thing.
You can call me either Asia or Sophia.
If energy from the sun could be used to make a chemical fuel that was easy to store and transport,
whatever works.
This would solve many of the problems associated with solar energy. But what sort of fuel should an artificial leaf produce? Sugars like plants do? Or something else? The possibilities are intriguing. Perhaps we can make a fuel that burns more cleanly than fossil fuels. Or a fuel that is carbon...
Next.
Lesson 9.1, Energy and Life. Key questions. Why is ATP useful to cells? What happens during the process of photosynthesis? Vocabulary.
Studying.
ATP. Photosynthesis.
I'm not a model. Jeez.
Reading tool.
No.
As you read the lesson, complete the main idea table for each heading. Fill out the table in the Foundations Reading and Study Guide workbook on your digital course. Homeostasis is hard work. Just to stay alive, organisms and the cells within them have to grow and develop,
I'm a sophomore.
move materials around, build new molecules,
Thank you,
and
Carter.
respond to environmental changes. Plenty of energy is needed to accomplish
Thank you,
all
Blue.
this work, to be
So
sure.
sweet.
But where does it come from? Chemical energy and ATP. Energy is the ability to do work. Without energy, lights, appliances, and computers stop working. Living things depend on energy too. Even when you are sleeping, your cells are busy using energy to synthesize new molecules, contract muscles, and carry out active transport. Simply put, without the ability to obtain and use energy by converting from one form to another,
You're so
life
sweet.
would cease to exist.
Oh.
Energy comes in many forms,
Right, supersonic.
including light, heat, and electricity. Energy can be stored in chemical compounds too. For example, when you light a candle, the wax melts, soaks into the wick, and is burned. As the candle burns, chemical bonds between carbon and hydrogen atoms in the wax are broken. New bonds then form between these atoms and oxygen, producing CO2 and H2O. Carbon dioxide and water can be stored in chemical compounds too. For example, when you light a candle, the wax melts, soaks into the wick, and is burned. As the candle burns, chemical bonds between carbon and hydrogen atoms in the wax are broken. New bonds then form between these atoms and oxygen, producing CO2 and H2O to the wick and is burned. As the candle burns, chemical bonds between carbon and hydrogen atoms in the wax are broken. New bonds then form between these atoms and oxygen, producing CO2 and H2O.
Sorry guys, I just had to get that down for a second. I'm watching. Hi guys. Hi Clint. Yeah, I don't like science much. Thank you, Molly. They're fake.
H2O, carbon dioxide, and water. These new bonds are at a lower energy state than the original chemical bonds in the wax. The energy lost is released as heat and light in the glow of a candle's flame. Storing energy. Whether they get energy from food or from sunlight, all living cells store energy in the chemical bonds of certain compounds. One of the most important compounds is adenosine triphosphate, abbreviated ATP. As shown in figure 9-1, ATP consists of adenine, a 5-carbon sugar called ribose, and 3 phosphate groups. Those phosphate groups are the key to ATP's ability to store and release energy.
Don't worry, GTO. I love you all. It doesn't really matter to me what you guys have done in the past. You're all welcome here, don't worry. I actually just got my hair cut today. Do you guys like it? I feel like I like it. Hi, Julia. I am LDS, so commonly known as Mormon, but I just believe in Jesus Christ. Oh, thank you, Abby. Looked. It worked.
Adenosine diphosphate, ADP, is a compound that looks almost like ATP, except that it has 2 phosphate groups instead of 3. This difference is the key to the way in which living things store energy. When a cell has energy available, it can store small amounts of it by adding phosphate groups to ADP to produce ATP. Releasing energy. Cells can release the energy stored in ATP by the controlled breaking of the chemical bonds between atoms in the 2nd and 3rd phosphate groups. As figure 9-2 shows, this means that ATP functions a little bit like a rechargeable battery. To explore this topic further, launch this interactivity.
No.
Because energy is used to add a phosphate group to ADP to generate ATP, and energy is released when a phosphate group on ATP is split off and released. ATP serves the cell as a way of storing and releasing energy as needed. ATP can release and store energy by breaking and reforming the bonds between its phosphate groups. This characteristic of ATP makes it exceptionally useful as a basic energy source for all cells.
Okay, did you guys get any of that? Breaking chemical bonds, releases energy, ATP, something, something, something. Basically. Yeah. Close enough, right, guys? That's okay, Michael. You don't have to like everything about me. I don't change my hair for you. I change my hair for me. If it bothers you, you can scroll.
Quick lab. Guided inquiry.
I'm not
Download
doing a lab. Ah. No, I'm actually not planning on being a doctor. I'm thinking about being a teacher. Yeah, I will eventually do a last tutorial. Oh yeah, feel free to ask questions. My weirdest talent. I don't really have any weird talents, I don't think. Yeah, I'm thinking about either a sociology professor or a seminary teacher. Which if you don't live in the Utah, Idaho area, you probably wouldn't know what that is. Ooh. You know, I don't know if that's a compliment or not, but I'll take it. Oh, thank you, Mar. I relate, rat. Okay.
Lesson review. Key ideas.
Thank you, Connie. High school advice. I've only been in my area has freshmen as middle school, so I've technically only been high school for a year. But I'd say focus on your schoolwork. Sometimes you get so caught up in the social part of it, and really it's not all that. You know, it's just you guys are gonna move on eventually, and friends come and go, but your grades are gonna haunt you for the rest of your life. Don't take it too seriously. Obviously, don't destroy your mental health over it, but please focus on school. Where's Uncle Matt? Uncle Matt's over there. I don't do any sports currently. Bye, Supersonic. Thank you for joining. Anyways. Yeah.
Lesson 9.2. Photosynthesis. An overview. Key questions. What role do pigments play in the process of photosynthesis?
Where do pigments come from?
What are electron carrier molecules? What are the reactants and products of photosynthesis? Vocabulary. Pigment. Chlorophyll. Thylakoid.
Should I write all these
Stroma.
down? I feel like this is important.
NADP.
We're gonna write these down. Okay, guys, we're gonna do a little quiz. I know you joined for live, but you get a quiz because I'm gonna have to be quizzed on this tomorrow. Pigment. What's pigment, guys? Everyone keeps on telling me I look like Sophie Rain. Pigments are, drumroll please, light absorbing molecules. Molecules. Did you guys get that one right? Guys, I'm trying to read your messages. It just, studying comes first, then you guys. Oh, geez, my phone's supposed to die. So, anyways, what's a chlorophyll? Chlorophyll. I'll give you a second to guess what chlorophyll is. Yeah, biology is nice. Anyways, chlorophyll is principal pigment. Oh, it's a pigmentation of plants. Did you guys get that right? Happy birthday, Abby. Biology does suck, a trooper. A weaponized my, I don't know if I can say that on live. My grades are terrible. They're like 60s, 60%. I don't know who Sophia is either. Oh, you guys are scaring me. Okay. Cycloid? I've actually never heard that word before. Thylakoid. Oh, thylakoid. I feel like I've heard. Oh, I just broke my pencil. Thylakoid. Do you guys know what thylakoid is? Good job. A Halo. I'm going to call you Halo Studios because I feel like that's more family friendly. Photosynthesis membranes found in chloroplasts. Obviously. Why did I know that? Membranes. Thank you, Ted. Found in chloroplasts. Guys, this is my notes so far. They're actually terrible. I'm not a good note taker, but we're trying my best. Okay. Stroma. What is stroma? I'm working on my wrist face. Not good. Thank you, CB peeps. Alexis, I do have a crush. Yeah, but my crush does not like me back. It's okay. He likes this other girl. She's blonde. Thank you, Tiffany. Okay, what message is being held for review? I'm so confused. Oh, this one person. Do you guys know? Oh, no name. You got it. You got it. No name. Stroma is fluid portion of chloroplasts. Good job. Okay, smarty pants. It's fluid portion of chloroplast. One day you're gonna be taking a test and you're gonna remember this live and ace it because you remember this live. Hi, Darlene. Welcome. We have a little fun thing going on right here. Anyone know what NADP plus is? My last name is not Rice. Rice is a nickname. I just got a haircut, so I'm itching with hair. Name a dirt bike for anything. I don't know any dirt bikes. You can pick. You got the 85 subs. That is amazing. That is so fantastic. I'm so proud of you. Oh, thanks. I think. Say what again? I don't know a UFC fighter. Guys, I'm uneducated. You pick for me. Hi. I don't know what UFC even is. Electron carrier. Oh my gosh, no name. You're killing this. You better not be looking this up. And if you are, you're still learning. So I'm proud of you. Yeah, it's a carrier molecule that transfers energy electrons. Okay, so carrier molecule that transfers high energy electrons from chlorophyll to other molecules. Did you guys hear that? Oh my gosh, you just said my name. You scared me. Okay, I'm sorry. Blue Moon Tiger, I will. Sleepy, please leave Blue Moon Tiger alone, please. You guys just chill out. Name a YouTuber for an edit. Oh my gosh. You know what YouTuber I absolutely adore? Paul Too Real. I love Paul Too Real. You guys should get Paul Too Real too. Hit me up because I feel like me and Paul Too Real would be tight. Okay, I feel like we got the same vibes here. Okay, NADP plus is a carrier molecule that transfers high energy electrons from chlorophyll to other molecules. We're studying, darling. I'm getting you guys hyped up. So one day you're going to be taking a biology test, and then you're going to remember this live, and you're going to ace it because of that. And me, I have to take this test tomorrow, so. We're studying. National Ask Your Crush Out Day. My crush already rejected me. So, sorry, sleepy peeps. No worries. I love you both. Paul Terrell is just every girl's type. He's like nerdy and weird, like in the best ways. Oh my gosh. Paul Terrell's awesome. Please do. Let's get me. He does. No. Guys, it's 8:48 for me. Also, my phone's about to die, so if I leave, trust I'll be back in like 15 minutes. But, okay, light-dependent reaction. Set of reaction in photosynthesis energy from light. That makes sense. ATP and NADPH. What is NADPH? Oh, I'm actually so tired. I am literally sleepy. I am like gonna die and fall asleep because the time change. No, pay attention. Okay. NAD. I don't even know what NADPH is. Like independent reactions that do not require. That makes sense. I don't really need to write that down. That makes sense. Sophia, Saul. Maybe we shouldn't be together. Maybe it's not meant to be. Paul, Saul, Sophia, and Paul, Saul, Sophia. Maybe you could try with Rice or Asia. See if there's one of those good ones. I think Alexis, just know your worth. And know that really
I'm not quite sure how to help you.
I wasn't talking to you, Alexis. I was talking about Alexis. Shut up. Alexis, know your worth. A man is not worth ending your friendship over. Literally gonna fall asleep. No, we're not gonna fall asleep. We're gonna listen to my audio.
Positive, negative. Light-dependent reactions. Light-independent reactions. Reading tool. Fill in the concept map in the Foundations Reading and Study Guide workbook on your digital course to show the organization of a chloroplast. How would you design a system to capture the energy of sunlight? How could you convert the energy into a stable, useful chemical form? Solving such problems may well be the key to making solar power a more useful energy alternative. Plants, however, have already solved all these issues on their own terms, and maybe we can learn a trick or two from them. Chlorophyll and chloroplasts. Our lives, and the lives of nearly every living thing on the surface of Earth, are made possible by the sun and the process of photosynthesis. In order for photosynthesis to occur, light energy from the sun must somehow be captured. Light. Energy from the sun travels to Earth in the form of light. Sunlight, which our eyes perceive as white light, is actually a mixture of different wavelengths. Many of these wavelengths are visible to our eyes and make up what is known as the visible spectrum.
Visible spectrum. I'm on the
Our eyes see
spectrum.
the different wavelengths of the visible spectrum as different colors. Shades of
Sorry.
red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet.
I don't care.
Pigments. Light-absorbing compounds, whether they are found on a painter's brush or in a living cell, are known as pigments. Photosynthetic organisms use pigments to capture the energy in sunlight.
I don't care. I'm honestly skipping you. Really? Ryan. Jeez, I saw that before it retracted it. Okay.
Plants also contain red and orange pigments, such as carotene, that
Okay,
absorb
Blue Moon,
light
just let
in
it
other
go.
regions of the spectrum. Most of the time, the intense green color of chlorophyll overwhelms these accessory pigments, so we don't notice them.
Thank you, Mr. Peanut.
As temperatures drop late in the year, however, chlorophyll molecules break down
crying.
first, leaving the reds and oranges of the accessory pigments for all to see. The beautiful colors of fall in some parts of the country are the result of this process. Chloroplasts. Recall from Chapter 8 that in plants and other photosynthetic
sleepy
eukaryotes,
peeps, let's leave
photosynthesis
her
takes
alone,
place
okay?
inside organelles
over
called chloroplasts. Chloroplasts are surrounded by two envelope membranes, and they are filled with...
Okay, chloroplasts are... Hold on, do you guys hear that? What are Yeah, we can do more quizzes. What are What are chloroplasts surrounded by? Chloroplasts are surrounded by ... two membranes. Good job, Michelle. Or Michael, I don't know.
Act like chlorophyll-containing membranes called thylakoids.
Thylakoids. Thylakoids. By thylakoid, which are the membranes. I'm your celebrity crush. Well, not a celebrity, but... Wait, ready? Like, there we go. That took me a second. Hey, Blue Moon Tiger, let's just calm down, okay? Pice. Pice is kind of cute. Paul and Rice. Yeah, no. I'm the Riddler. Hey, let's just stop the drama, okay? Right, Mara? It's okay. Hi, Underdog. Welcome. We're studying, if you want to join us.
These thylakoids are
No,
interconnected
monkey.
and arranged in stacks known as grana, singular granum. The fluid portion are interconnected and arranged in stacks known as grana.
I'm not even
singular
gonna write that
granum.
down. I don't even know what that is. Baseball, I come here short literally today. Like an hour ago. You mean monkey. I take that back. That sounds rude.
The fluid portion of the chloroplast outside of the thylakoids is known as the stroma. The structure of a typical chloroplast is shown in figure 9-4.
Do you like my little dance?
Energy collection.
Oh my gosh. Okay, guys. My phone's at 1%. Give me 15 minutes. I'll be back.